Go Rust. This is a channel dedicated to learning Rust as an experiment for me to learn how to do Rust, as I started with almost no knowledge. Over the last several months, we've developed a lot of things, and right now we're in the middle of working on doing Solana. So with that in mind, we're going to continue down the Solana path. Last week, we almost got the program derived accounts to be created from the client onto the server program. Hopefully we'll get that finalized and working. Then we'll worry about serializing data and sending it to our on-chain program. And then once that's in place, we can probably go ahead and develop our lottery application, hopefully fairly quickly. We'll see. But this week, we just want to get those final pieces in place so that we know how they work. So let's go ahead and jump over to our code. And here we go. So last week we did, let's see, let's just do a cargo run of what we have. We've got this big giant error message, but hey, it compiled. If we, whoops. We kind of look at some of the code. Let's come down here to our main. We're getting our client. We're getting the payer account. In here, the PDA account, this is I built this from a bootstrapping script so we know which one to use. We're doing a new program ID. So we had to deploy the program on chain, and then we get the program ID that we want everything to run from. This is where we do the program derived address. We're saying, hey, I want to derive it based on this information for this program. This is very rough generalizations. Then we've got to pay rent. We've got to say, hey, I want to be able to run on chain, so we need to know how much it costs. And this is where we're doing that. Then we're saying, hey, we have some instructions that we want to do. These are the accounts that we're going to pass in that we're going to use. In this case, the payer, the person that's doing the thing. Also, this is what we want to use for doing the PDA. Then we are going to serialize those instructions, pass in some information. Then we're going to create a new transaction, send it along, sign it, send it, confirm it. All right. So when we run that, we get see result unwrap on error value request send transaction RPC call simulation failed error processing instruction 0 failed to serialize or deserialize account data send transaction pre-flight failure like some program failed to serialize or deserialize account data unknown. Okay. One thing I'm not sure, this is where ChatGPT can help us out. I am getting this error when doing some Rust and Solana development. Is this an error on the client side or the program side? Because I can see it either way. This is an area that I'm actually not doing well in learning Rust, and that is in error tracking and reading errors and kind of doing logging. It is definitely a failure point for me, and it is something that I need to work on. So let's see. The error message you're encountering indicates an issue with the program side, specifically within your Solana smart contract or on-chain program. Client side. So this part suggests that your client code tried to unwrap a result That was an error without proper. Okay. RPC details. Failed to serialize or do so. The transaction simulation failed during your okay. Instruction error. Borsch unknown. The error occurred while processing instruction 0. Specifically. So, okay. So, interpret program side issue. The core problem is that your on-chain program, smart contract, encountered an error during serialization. Right. The account data, the uninitialized account attempting to deserialize data from an uninitialized or incorrectly initialized account. Version mismatch, the data structure used for serialization. Okay. Okay. See, debugging, more detailed logging in your program, obviously. Initialize accounts properly. Verify. Using PDA accounts, ensure they are created with the correct seeds and have been allocated sufficient space. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, that's the whole goal. All right. But I think we got a little bit for that gum. Like, something. It hasn't rained in almost 2 months, but maybe an inch. And I had to go out and mow tonight, and so I got dust all in my eyes. Sorry. All right. So let's look at our server here. So in here, let's see, Borsch, I know, logs, some program, blah, invoke. Fail to serialize or deserialize data unknown. So deserialize the instructions. Yeah, so it could be instruction data. Is this valid for deserializing data? Yeah, that's another thing is serialization is still in Rust is still shaky for me. All right. What is deserialized? Whoa. Why are you breaking on me? Okay, here we go. Let's see, deserialize. So it's a return type of self. What is a return type? It needs a buffer. Deserializes the instance from a given slice of bytes. Okay, updates the buffer to point at the remaining bytes. Deserializes this instance from a given slice. I feel like this creates a slice of the entire instruction. That's what I was just thinking. This takes a reference to a slice, resulting in... Okay. This converts the immutable reference into a mutable reference, which is required because deserialize expects a mutable reference. Ensure data matches the struct. The binary data and instruction data must exactly match the structure as instruction. Right. And source main. Instruction data. Yeah. So vault bump seed U8 lamports U64. Borsch serialize, Borsch deserialize, debug. Yeah, so they are the same. That's making sure. Just double checking. No, here Phil suggests that deserialization process encountered unexpected data or an unknown variant in an enum. Oh yeah. See, this is where Python lands, kind of biting me. I like to just do everything. Okay. Let's just do just for now, we're just gonna get aggressive here. Oh. All right. Let's see, deploy. Okay. All right. Let's do it with this new one. Cargo build. We did deploy. Cargo run. Boom! Blows up in our face again. And I'll bet you I'm not. Yeah, logs. Blow it up again. Okay. Still unknown. Okay. Uh. Tell me you could try the try from slice method. I said advances the read position as yeah. You know what? Let's do that. QEF still, right? QEF. Okay. Run. Okay. Whoa. Lots of messages. Signature. See, you upgraded program. Right. Log message. Status. Okay. Okay. All BPF loader. Okay. Uh. I don't see anything in Solana loss. Solana logs. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Right? Let's see. So yeah, okay, let's go with create vault. Let's get out of here. Well, no, I wonder if it's erroring here instead. This is something. Okay, hold on. Confusion point. And this is total. There we. Dang gum. Okay. All right. We're instructions. We're doing the instruction. Program ID. Instruction data. This is the serialized data. Accounts. Pair. Block hash. Signature. Like. Let's see. I'm in my client code. I can't figure out what program function it is going to call. Let's see what happens. It's highly plausible I have a misunderstanding about how on-chain programs work. It could be that it needs to call this, and then I call this somehow or something, and I don't know. Let's see. blah, 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 blah. Okay. I understand that you're having difficulty determining which program function your client code is invoking when you send the transaction. Let's work through your client code to figure out which function. Okay, understanding how Solana. Okay, in Solana, programs handle instructions sent from clients. Each instruction can correspond to a different function or operation within your program. Yes, I agree. That's how programming works. Thank you for the education. The instruction data you send from your client typically specifies which function you execute and carries any. Yeah, so this is where it could get funky because I am trying to pull this from docs. Setting up the client program. Let's see. You're initializing, yes. Computing the. You're calculating a PDA based on the seed vault and the payer's public key. The bump seed is used for valid PDA. Right. Right. You're creating the instruction data. Right. Specifying accounts. Right. Creating the instruction. You're creating an instruction by serializing instruction data with Borsch and specifying the accounts. Correct. Block hash. Get the block hash. You're constructing and sending transaction containing the instruction. To figure out which function your Solana program is in your Solana program. Okay. Examine the instruction data struct. How is instruction data defined? Does it include an opcode or variant to specify the function? Look at the program's instruction handling. In your on-chain program, how does the process instruction function handle the deserial? Oh. So does the process instruction function always get called and you determine what to do based on the deserialized data? Whoa, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go to the end. Yes, that's correct. That's what I was thinking as I was moving through this. In Solana programs, the process instruction is always the entry point that Solana runtime calls. Okay, so that is different than doing an Ethereum contract where you can specify what the actual function is that you're going to call on that contract. Totally makes sense. We're making progress. I don't want to read too much more because I want to trying to not like I don't want to I don't know how to say this. Trying not to rely too much on ChatGPT at the moment. I want to fail a little. I want to work through these problems. Okay, all right, kill that. In reality, let's go ahead and cut that. There we go. Cool. Build, deploy. What? Recover the intermediate count's ephemeral key pair file with to resume a deploy, pass the recovery key pair. Okay. I think I ran into this before. Hey. Zalish, let me in. There we go. Target deploy. LS. ARM contract key pair. Okay. Build BPF. Okay. Logs. Okay. Our deploy. All right, cool. So we have a new one of those. There we go. Okay, we got that deployed. We got the program ID copied over. Let's run. It's got to build first. Did it just work? Yeah, here we go. Execute. Program this. Log message. Success. Let me... Oh, I don't have any messages in here. Starting program. Pythonism. But I think we're getting there. I don't understand that error. Target debug deploy contract keeper.json. Go. Then main source main. Cargo run. Log starting program. It worked. The other thing, it's invoking this, which is a system instruction. And it succeeded. That system instruction is to create an account. So we have successfully created a PDA. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that's exciting. All right, the next thing we need to do is figure out how to call other codes. So we want to go back over here. I think this is good. Good. We're getting there. All right. You deserialize the data. You determine the action based on the deserialized data. After deserializing, you use a match statement to determine which function to call. Intriguing. Oh! Whoa! That is an amazing idea. So this is a part of Rust that kind of like a little bit in me. So in this case, we're building out an enum, and we have an initialize and an update and other instructions that we want to do. But we can attach data to it. And so in this case, we're destructuring and passing in this data and calling this function because, hey, we're doing this thing. Yeah. Wow. I'm going to be honest, totally 100% honest. I would not have thought to do that. That's just lack of experience and usage on my part in Rust. Would not have thought of that. And then let's look at, yep, initialize instructions, initializing that one with that data. Makes 100% sense. I don't know what word I was trying to say just now, but it was not sense. I get it. I get it. So, boom. I am excited. All right, let's do some funness. So let's do them source main. All right, we're going to come down here, instruction data, and we're going to do, what is that? Okay, this is, okay, yeah. So we're going to actually change this to pub enum instruction data. And we're going to do init. I can't spell worth a darn, so we're going to do this. Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. Sweet. And then all we want to do is initialize write data message. It's just U8. Actually, I wonder if we could do str, str, str. And then let's do read data. Can we do that? We'll find out. All right. So for the initialization, yeah. Instruction. So this is instruction data. Yeah. So in this case, it would be initialize. Um, Cool. Okay. That is init data. Okay. Let write data equals instruction data. Hey, Ignited. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, having a good time, enjoying it, making progress tonight, learning stuff. So it's all good on my side. How about you? Right data, message. Um, you hello world on Solana because I am unoriginal. Um, to string. There. Let's do it that way. There we go. All right. Okay. Let read data equals instruction data. Cool. Thanks. Just as FYI, I don't know how much experience you have on my stuff, but this is a channel of me trying to learn how to do Rust development. Something I've always wanted to try to learn, and this year I was like, let's do it, and let's see if we can help other people learn too by me making a lot of mistakes. All right, let's see. Okay, cargo build. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Uh, 81. And so to keep it where we're at now, this is going to be the thing. Do cargo build. Cool. That's exactly what I expect. We're not using it, so it's going to error on not using it. Okay, it's what I wanted. Source main. Uh, so in this case, uh, I now want to send over write data instruction. So let's come over here. Let's yank this. Let's go to our program contract, paste this. Whoops. Do this. All right. Then our example up here. Match instruction. Instruction. So we're just do some really nasty code. Match instruction with instruction data dot initialize. So that we're going to take all of this, paste it, use that. There we go. Cannot find value in inster. Right, I agree. Those aren't covered yet. All right, inster. Instruction, auction, But we don't need that because we're passing those in directly. Cool. Right. We are not exhaustively pattern matching at the moment. I agree. Okay. So then we're going to do instruction data read. Whoop. Hey, LSP, you're supposed to help finish for me. Thank you. Instruct. There we go. Awesome. Hey, listen to what I say. Message. This is the message. Think? No, I didn't think that was gonna work. FMT format. Message is SG. To STR. Okay. Just out of curiosity, try into. All right, I'm feeling dumb. I can't remember off the top of my head how to. In Rust, how do you convert a string to str? Like, they should be able to pull this off the top of my head. Obviously, that left. Add a button. Let's see. Message. Let's read some data. Add a body. We'll come back to that. Okay. You know what? I might be using this wrong. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Get there. Super duper close. Let's we don't need that. Where is the CS2? Just doing some code cleanup here, just that I just noticed. Don't need that. Don't need that. I want to do this here. That way we can use that in everything. Let's see, invoke, sign, system instruction, create account. Yeah. All right. Just out of curiosity, invoke signed at system instruction. Okay. You know what? Let's not worry about that yet. Let's make sure we have this building properly, and then we call it from our client and it actually writes it out. Let's make sure that works. Build, deploy. Cool. All right. Okay, the first thing we need to do is, I'm going to do this one at a time. We need to init the program. Okay. Cool. All right, now we're going to do cargo run. Should init it. Cool. We got the log here starting the program. We got a success. So open it back up. Now we'll do write data. So this should just give us the message out to the logs. Cargo run. And I am super tired right now. Yes! Yes! It worked! Look at that message right there. Hello world on Solana. Which comes here. Right there. We sent it. It serialized it and it deserialized it on the other side. Which is exactly what we wanted to do. Okay. The next thing is, man, that just, I'm so excited about that. Let's come in here. Let's look up our system instructions. Because I just want to write some data. Create account, allocate account, transfer, create system, instruction, invoke signed, account. Okay. Actually, don't know. Don't know what I should use actually. Let's close that. I don't even need that. All right, where am I going? I have all the things working. Gotta put a meme, an old meme in there. All right, what system instruction do I use to just write a string to the PDA account for the program? Thinking, confirming. Hey Rico, so for this stream, like done the last few streams on this. This is dedicated to me trying to learn Rust and teach Rust as I learn it. For this particular stream and the last few in this series, I'm working on learning Solana development and writing on-chain programs with Solana. Currently, the last couple streams have been dealing with trying to create accounts on chain that you can actually write data to, and just the program, the on-chain program, has access to. I finally got it working where I can serialize data and send it across, and I'm ready to do something with it. And so now I'm just trying to figure out how to write that data to the account. And then the next thing I want to do is just read it back out. If I can do those two things, kind of golden. It's kind of one of those where all software development is CRUD operations, so we just need to figure out how to do the CRUD. Now, the write data function. Don't care about. So there's a lot of checks in this little thing. I don't really care. I'm just trying to go for. Oh yeah, this is what. Okay, when I was messing with this before, doing some example stuff like this was crazy on how you write it. The account data, you get a mutable array of the data. Then you, at the end of the length of the array, like here, you copy the array. So you just kind of just append the data to the array, and it writes it to the chain. Like, it's not like a PDA account write. I forgot about that. Like, it just, because yeah, so you're borrowing a mutable part of the account. Yeah, so let's do this. Yeah, this blew my mind many weeks ago when I first saw what this was doing. I was like, what? That's like crazy that it's that. Whoops. Uh-oh. L. Okay, let's paste that. All right. Oh, I see what I didn't save it. Okay. So in this case, I'm just doing vault data. So now we're just doing the account. Now we're just going to take this and we're going to do message as bytes. So this should do it. Then I think we just want to do message data from account, and I want to do format here. So this is going to give us a awesome. Well, welcome. Yeah, Rico, I started in January learning, and have just been doing a lot of like trying stuff, and then like ChatGPT has been my friend in this. I finally got past a couple of months ago where I needed to rely on ChatGPT for syntax. That was an amazing day. But that's what I really liked using it and Copilot for, was just the small syntax things I just don't remember. Now it's actually trying to remember what data structures, the rusty way to do things. Yeah, that still gets me. So let's do vault. Let's just see what we do. As stir. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's I didn't think it'd be that lucky. Whoops. Let's just call it good there. Okay. So this is on the okay, Solana program side. So we need to build the BPF, deploy it. Okay, RM target deploy contract key pair. Now we'll deploy it. Okay, copy the program ID, move back. Paste, delete that. So then now we're going to do our init data. You know what? We need to figure out how to get the data back out before, because there's no point in writing to it if we're not going to be able to see it again. So let's do that. Here we go. Wait, example of reading data back out optional. So client get account data. So that's going to return an account data. String from UTF-8 to account data. I think this is what we need. That was a good point from ChatGPT there, is we should be able to pull it from there. But let's go down the path that we've been going, because we still need to do it in our on-chain program. Let's do, whoops, vault. Let vault data equals message format vault data vault data vault data. Okay, this, oh, that's from argument to this functions are incorrect. Vec8. Okay, client get account data. All right, let's just short circuit this. How do I read data from the account PDA account in my on-chain program? Just out of curiosity, see, Vault is the right account. This should all work. Oh, come on. Yes, don't care. Account data. So PDA account dot data dot borrow. Try from slice. account state. Here, let's just do all that. Okay, we aren't gonna be doing. Oh, I guess we are because we have to. I don't care about errors right now. Whoa, I don't want to. Okay. Cargo FMT. Let's just do this. Oh, account data, try from slice. What was... Oh, well, you suck. Account info. So pulling the account info. So we have account data, PDA account dot data dot borrow. We're going to try to pull the data from the slice of account data. So in this case, we probably need to do string try from slice. And then we just do account state. So this should just be vault. There. That should do it. Because this is an account info object it's a actual like Solana type. We're trying to deserialize whatever it is from on chain. Then, oh, it even says that. Then we're going to try to write it out. Okay, cool. Let's build. Let's deploy. Let's get our program ID. Cool. We are set to init. Let's do cargo run. Cool. Let's do. Now we're gonna do. We're gonna do our write data. Cargo run. Yep, blew up. Transit fail error. Program, start program log, message hello world, blah, blah. Consumed that much of compute units, failed instruction, modified data of an account it does not own. All right. It should own it because it created it. Well, it's been over an hour and I am tired, and so I'm gonna call it a night. It's usually I try to do these about an hour on Monday nights. So we'll come back next week and we will give it a shot a little more. We're just that close. We're just so close. So anyway, hope to see you next week. Just as a thing, after I get done with the Solana series, I'm gonna do some ham radio stuff, and we're going to try and implement the basics of the AX25 protocol, which is a layer 2 protocol for transmitting data over RF. So that should hopefully be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that. I have to do a lot more research up front on that because there's a lot more involved. So I'm having fun doing that on the side of this. So yeah, fun stuff planned for the future. So with that, I will